Riders, we're in Tamworth. The Motorbike Riders here to preview the H.O.G Rally, and this year it's in Tamworth. It's called the Iron Horse Rally. There's going to be a rodeo. We're going to have our cowboy hats, our big buckles, and we're going to have a real hootenanny. So come with us, we're going to have a look around. We're going to some museums, we're going to see some motorcycles, some beautiful scenery. Hop on your steel horse and come with us. Guys, you couldn't have a better name if you were going to run a Harley dealership than Matt Varley. You were destined to be a Harley dealer.
Harleys, eh? Yeah, well done.
And you've always been riding Harleys, I hear.
I have, yeah. Father's been on bikes for all his life as well. He's 73 now and hounding the hell out of me to make sure I get a bike home for him every afternoon. So, yeah, been in them for a while.
Now, you're pretty busy usually with a lot of riders coming through, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot of Queensland guys come through because of our riding here, Gingers and the Oxley and our mountain stuff just behind us. It's really not worth their while to go down onto the coast and get amongst the traffic and the lights and everything else. They can sort of scoot down. We can do services and tyres for them while they're through.
And you'll be pretty busy during the H.O.G Rally, I imagine?
Mate, we're expecting to be, and we're loading up for it.
And what are you going to be doing for the H.O.G Rally? Are you going to be having barbecues and music and so on?
Oh, mate, I think there's everything going on. I'm going to have a tail leg now, really.
You don't play the guitar as well?
No, thank you very much.
Do a little bit of line dancing.
Hammers and nails are about my extent. Thanks, fella.
All right, well, we look forward to it. Call in here at Tamworth Harley Davidson. Tamworth seems to be ladies' city. I'm here with some of the ladies of Harley from the local northwest chapter of H.O.G, and I believe you're the president for Start, Jackie.
Yes.
So you've got a lot of lady members, haven't you?
Yeah, I think we've got 16 at the moment, and we've got about 50 members altogether.
And you said on some rides it's 50-50.
Yeah, there could be 8 blokes and 8 girls.
Why is that, do you think? It's Alana, isn't it?
Yes. I think over the years we've just become more independent, and we see other girls riding and think we'd like to do it. We've tried it, we love it, and we've all progressed over the years.
That's terrific. Now, what are you doing for the rally? Have you got anything organised?
We're going to meet and greet everyone as they come. There's guided rides. We're going to help out with that. We're going to make sure everyone has a really good time, and there's lots of chapters are helping us. Everyone's been putting their hands up for jobs, so yeah, it's just going to be a fun time.
We have a lot of chapters that are close to us. We have a what we call our cousin chapter, which is Blacktown Harley. They're coming to assist us with our games that we're going to hold at the rally. We also have Southern Sky, which is the group from Moree. They're going also over to help us. So we've sort of have chapters that are a long way from us, but we all combine together and work together. And we all have sort of friends and partners in that area that come and help us.
Well, out in the country here, because this is such a big area, you must have big rides, and I suppose you've got some big guided rides arranged for the H.O.G Rally as well. You're going to take the Lady of Harley ride, is that right?
With the Lady of Harley ride, we're going up to Nundle. We're hoping to visit the wool mill that's up there. It's a working wool mill from many years ago. There's a local shop up there that deals in old wares and things like that. A lot of things for the women to see, and a nice ride up through the hills and a bit of flat riding as well.
Okay, well, I think these ladies are going to take these ladies for a little ride out tonight. The Northwest Harley Owners Group of Tamworth is taking us on a little bit of a tour around the area, and I've never been up here before. I don't know if you're like me, you've probably come to Tamworth and then left the next morning. You should stick around and have a look, especially when you come to the H.O.G Rally. This is a tremendous view we've got up here at the Outlook, and they're going to take us down to the horse stadium, and we're going to hear all about the rodeo that's going to be on at the Iron Horse Rally, so stick around. It's all going to be happening right here at the Australian Equine and Livestock Event Centre. I'm here with the manager, Mike Rowland. This is a fantastic facility.
Mark, it's awesome, isn't it? And great to have a facility like this for us in regional Australia.
And you can keep everything on site here, can't you? Like there'll be the bands. What else are you going to have here?
It sure is. Look, as you say, everything's within the one fenced area, so people don't have to go to any great extensive amount of travel from the band's entertainment right through to the daytime activities, and then through to some great nighttime entertainment on both nights.
Now, this is a $35 million facility and it's a pretty awesome place. I believe there's sort of special venting here, so because it's going to be hot that time of year, people would be pretty comfortable in here, won't they?
Look, they sure will. Not only is there special venting, but we have some fans in here, some great fans they call big-ass fans, and they seriously are big-ass fans in this place.
Hey, listen, we're cool. Big-ass fans of Tamworth. We've been having a look around this place and it's fantastic. The guys will be camped just across here, and then you're going to have the games out here and bands out the back. What's going to be in here? Yeah,
look, in the main arena, some very special treats, and it's very much about when the real deal meets the Iron Horse, really, for this particular event.
Okay, so it's called the Iron Horse Rally, and what's the Rodeo all about?
Yeah, sure. So there's a number of events, as you say, on the Saturday. Probably one of the leading events is the Rodeo. So it's all about rough stock events. So it's the exciting stuff. It's the saddle broncs, the bareback broncs, and the bulls. They'll all be out here and really providing some incredible action on that Saturday afternoon.
And then leading into the Saturday night, I believe motorbikes are going to be involved as well.
Yeah, it sure will. Look, it'll be a very interesting show on the Saturday evening. A mixture of bikes and livestock, and really something totally different, something that's not been seen by anybody before, whether it be a visitor to Tamworth or even a Tamworthian.
Well, there you go. I can't wait to see it. Are you going to hop on an iron horse or a real live horse?
Oh, I think I'll be on a real live horse on that night.
Okay, thanks, mate. When you're here at the Iron Horse Rally, you've got to call in at the Powerhouse Motorcycle Museum. I'm here with volunteer John Thomas. Tell us about this exhibit. How many bikes have we got here?
There are nearly 60 in here at the moment, but Greg has more. And because they won't all fit, we shuffle them around a bit. We take a few out, so that if you came this week and you come back in 6 months' time, it might be different.
Okay, and you've got everything. I see you've got Japanese bikes, you've got European bikes, got a couple of Harleys here. Tell us about this one in particular.
Oh, this has been customised, a 1996 Fat Boy. So it's got 6 guns on the side, it's got some hyperchargers, it's got fired cases in the twist grips and in the ends of the foot pegs. This is the only one on the floor that Greg keeps registered, so it does go out sometimes, but not very often, because he's got other bikes to ride if he wants to go somewhere.
But if you come in during the H.O.G rally, you've got free tea and coffee and biscuits and that sort of thing. How much is it to get in?
$8 for an adult, $6 for a pensioner, $4 for a child, or $16 for a family. So with that, we give you tea or coffee.
So there you go. When you're at the rally, come on in. It's on the highway, 250 Armadale Road. Cheap entertainment and lots of bike porn to have a look at. While you're in Tamworth, I know you'll be spending up big. Craig Dunstan, who is manager of Destination Tamworth, has just been telling me the numbers you're expecting coming for the rally.
Yes, no, thank you, Mark, and we're really excited to welcome everyone to Tamworth. And look, we're expecting anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 people to come through for the week, which is fantastic, of course, for us as a community. And yeah, as you can imagine, the local business economy and of course the accommodation operators and the restaurants are excited for that sort of group to come through, because 5,000 people would represent about $4.5 million worth of economic benefit to the community. So coming through, and that's pretty conservative, because of course I'm told that motorcycle riders, of course, do spend more and invest more in the community, and because they come with what's on the bike, and so we're just looking forward to welcoming the group along.
That's terrific, and this is a bit of a destination for riders, and it's also a waypoint for them coming through. Is that right?
Look, it is. Tamworth is ideally situated between Brisbane and Sydney, so we're a great natural waypoint, sort of 6 hours either side, so you can come along, stop, stretch your legs, stay overnight, stay a week or 3. We welcome everyone to come along, but Tamworth has got so many opportunities, and it's a great sort of what we call hub and spoke destination. You can stay in Tamworth, drop off your gear, and you can go out. There's some great day trips in and about. So I think we have a lot of appeal for a lot of groups, and certainly you only have to be here for a little while, and you see the number of motorcycles coming past, and look, we welcome everyone.
And we're here at the Big Golden Guitar. This is going to be where you're setting up your tourist information centre, is that right?
Yes, Mark. Yeah, look, this is a great to have you welcoming here today. And we open up on Monday, so by the time everyone comes through next year, of course, or only a few months' time now, isn't it? That we'll be welcoming everyone here. But this is a brand new facility being built, so it's a visitor information centre. So it's still actually a different entity to the Golden Guitar. But that being said, it's a great relationship. I mean, we've got the iconic Golden Guitar out the front.
Isn't it?
Easy to see.
Yeah.
People know where it is, and we're basically putting the visitor information centre at the iconic location, so we can just help welcome people to the community.
And while they're here, they can have a look at the Wax Museum. They've got Chad Morgan and Slim Dusty and so on in there.
Exactly right. The Golden Guitar does it well. I mean, they've got a whole heap of retail and merchandise here. You can stop and have a coffee or a cup of tea, whatever you might like. And of course, the Wax Museum. We're next door to the Long Yard, one of Tamworth's great hotels.
I believe the Long Yard's going to have barbecues and all sorts of things.
Yes, they're supporting the event as well, which is fantastic. And look, and even if you don't want that, or you just want a quick meal, we've got some takeaway restaurants and everything just next door. So it's really a good little hub just outside the town, and we're only a few k's out of the main city centre. You can go down there and stretch your legs along Peel Street there, of course, and lots of specialty shops and cafes and restaurants and some great coffee stops I might recommend down there.
Well, I know all the Hoggies are going to spend up big while they're here, and it's great to see that the community's getting behind them. So come on down to the Tourist Information Centre, easy to find, big Golden Guitar.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay. It wouldn't be Tamworth without a bit of country music, and we're here with Keith Barrow, who's a bit of a country music buff, a busker, and he's going to sing a little bit of a song for us to get us in the mood. Go for it.
It's so lonesome away from your kindred and all, by the campfire at night where the wild dingoes call. And there's nothing more lonesome, so morbid, so drear, than to stand in a bar of a pub with no beer.
Well, there won't be pubs with no beer. There'll be plenty of beer and plenty of action and plenty of country music.
Give me a sound check.
1, 2, 1, 2. Here we are in Tamworth.
Rolling.
Okay. The Northwest chapter of, hang on, it's not, is it? It's Northwest chapter, yep.
Go.
The Northwest chapter of the Hogs in, is it? Hang on, sorry, is that how you... If you come down to the Hog Rally, no, it's the Iron, I want to call it the Iron Horse Rally all the time. Livestock Events Centre. Okay, terrific.
Or ALEC for short.
All right, okay.
I joined the AAA. So I used acronyms.
That's it.